Come back. Push double hands. Come back.
Those who are going to welcome our guests, please.
We turn.
May you join that side where they are.
Push the hand
near the tent.
You push it. You put another one. You bring them back straight. Okay. You're back.
Yes, our chief runner is landing.
Come here, 2 hands. Bend your ribs.
Yes. Thank you.
Come this side, bend your ribs again. We are in action. They have to get that in action. Okay? Roll the waist. Rotate. 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 Change. Rotate. 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 Okay, put double punches up. Squirt with your punches. Down, it down, it down, then it turn, and you try to turn your legs, then you come up, up, you bend the back, yeah, my way, okay, put your hands together. We want to welcome the ambassador of Tooke, Mr. Henry Mogisha, the chairman of the fans of Golola. This is not a joking subject.
Let's take this responsibility of welcoming the guest of honor. He's entering, so the band is welcoming him. So, Golola of Uganda, take note that the guest of honor is already on the ground, and because today is a race and it's a Tooke Run, guest of honor twakwachira Sebo Webale Kwate Shaha, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, the representative of His Excellency the President of Republic of Uganda. We are very happy that you're here, and we know how passionate as far as is welcomed by the President of UOC, and the Director General will also be coming. It's a day of the race, it's a day of the run, and we shall keep letting you know what will be taking place at every moment. Guest of honor, sir, representative of His Excellency the President of Republic of Uganda, already on the field, waiting for different runners and races which are taking place at the venue right away. Golola, you can go ahead.
Okay, athletes, as the guest of honor takes his seat, we are continuing with the stretching. In less than 5 minutes, we shall be going to the start. So let's stretch. Okay. The runners, please let us stretch so that we don't relax these muscles because they are going to take on. So we are just now stretching the low muscles so that they can ease. Squirt a little bit. Go upside. Make sure this leg is straight. Thank you, my lady, to collect that. I love it. Change. Turn. Bend your back. Come back again. Stretch. Look back. Yes. Come back.
Guest of honor, sir, the representative of His Excellency President of Republic of Uganda, to let you know that at different points they are flagging up runners and guests of honor, sir. Different teams were set to flag off the runners, and then different teams, guests of honor, will be flagging off runners. Press guest of honor, representative of President of the Republic of Uganda.
Ambassador, you help us and come this way. Yes. But we want once again to recognize and welcome our guest of honor. Thank you so much for coming, and of course I know he will be with us for a few minutes, like over 1 hour, but thank you so much for coming. Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, who is representing His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Let us welcome him again.
Guest of honor, sir, we are glad and we know there is a program which we have the whole day, as it will be given to you. And guest of honor, we chose different dignitaries who will be flagging off the runners at different points, and immediately after flagging them off, they will be coming and finding you on the ground, sir. And after the race, guest of honor, we shall also be leading you to Presidential Initiative on Banana Industrial Development, sir. The project you have led, Your Excellency, for all of these years. Therefore, we are here and the program is going on, and guest of honor, we are expecting to be with you, and we are with you from now up to 4, because the program is well laid down, Your Excellency. The representative of Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, you're welcome. And here we have Governor Moses of Uganda, and he's going on entertaining people by doing aerobics as we update you, as also the Reverend Professor Florence Mlanga, the Director General, is also flagging off some runners and different dignitaries. The LC5 Chiruhura, the RDC Bushenyi are also be flagging off runners from one place to another. Guest of honor, I'm the Tooke Run Ambassador, Henry Mujisha, and the Chief Protocol for PIBIT. And we have the program well laid down, and all MCs will be cooperating with us and with me so that work is going on well. Gorora, you can take on.
Thank you so much.
Hey, my way. Oh. Yeah, can you give me some slow music and we stretch? Sorry, we are going to have enough.
Okay, at DStv beka mu da sports master Tooke Run yukangu turi hano yo muchanga echa Bushenyi, turi mu district ya Bushenyi main stadium basakwa no jetaho Mary Karoro stadium. Turi aha awenshonga ya Tooke Run basakwa no jetaho ya first edition Manyangu Tooke Run nayo murundo go kubanza hanuya omuchanga chitu echa Bushenyi reason by the way kuchenga ho kache bitwine kumanya Tooke Run ejimpaha teba kumanya ngo biro byo mwezi 23 ebya buri mwaka ningashi annually tuba twine ho World Olympic Day so ekikubanji manyisa ngo Tooke ebase kubaneja nekigendererwa hanuya omuchanga chitu echimpa cha Bushenyi basa kuba no jeta Olympic Day Tooke Run nico babase kuba bargayo abakizira muri izina ya Olympic Day Tooke Run reason because biro byo mwezi bwingana 23 ebyo kwezo kwa mukaga aburu mwaka ntwatineho World Olympic Day so nana babushenyi bakwatanisiye hamwe naba payback ajika ngo babase kuba bargayo no ba ranging aho Tooke Run ejimpa echo kubanza yona baramuri barwani saho nutrition nengashi endyambi na mnonga umbana bato soncho turarebereho insinganto nazo zikwejumbiraho omuriyeje run turarebe mu kilometers ezikwingana 24 then kilometers ezikwingana 10 na kilometers ezikwingana 5 meaning that intuza kutandikira half marathon 24 marathon ya 42 kilometers achine kwa manyaho Tooke Run so tuza kutandikira that is 21 kilometers then tugareke tuyirukange kilometers ezikwingana 10 tugareke tuyirukange kilometers ezikwingana 5 then twazaho a section ya kilometers ezikwingana 5 twineho abana abemyaka abari ansi emyaka 16 zakubantu bareba kwezumbiraho omu kilometers ezikwingana 5 then twinona nabaria aba walk for fun abo bakamabe bishajo bakamabe mbiri kugira ngo at least babase kubana batambura mu kilometers ezikwingana 5 aso nabo tuza kubantu barebaho mu kilometers ezompaninga race ejompaho kilometers ezikwingana 5 aba 21 kilometers babase kuba nabaragene basimbura okwe omuri Mitoma so aba 21 basimbura side za Mitoma so ending point yabo naho nari echa Bushenyi main stadium basa kwa no chitaho Mary Akalolo stadium atayari DStv tuza kubantu kwisa obyona kilometers ezikwingana 10 kilometers ezikwingana 5 zone izo mpaho za kwa no zerebela live ambeza atayari DStv omujeji mukuru right honorable Thomas Taiwa yabase kwa naragaina hika omwanya ogumpaho kurebeka ngo at least Tooke Run yabasa kwa neba iyo mutawana eji ya first edition making sure kugira ngo wabasa kwa naragaina utambura nice omukire nkaka mpaka event ejimpa area ahera base kwa nergaine hwera joine kubana umanya no kugira ngo basa ko tushanga amukutugwita ogwa YouTube making sure kugira ngo wazaho na YouTube o searching utayari DStv subscribing o liking kandi sharing video ejo nabanywana bawe babase kubana bamanya benshi babase kubana bamanya updates ezirabase kubanzurga okumpaha mu district ya Bushenyi cuts of Tooke Run ningashi Olympic Day Tooke Run omwaka ogumpaha 2026 20 kilometers 24 kilometers 10 hamwe na kilometers ezikwingana 5 jikangu Tooke Run ejimpaha nene kigenderwa cyo kwateraho abo abirukanje jikangu abirukanje abo mpaho antuza kubantu barebaho baza kuba bari Dakar omuyangere ya Senegal so imabafa abakufollowinga emezano etari emenema harimo ko mupira ni mangu nani ngamba ekibuga Dakar no muteka no bamine kucengaho ihanga eri impa ya Senegal so twineho okwirukanga anengashi abirukanja mpaho abarumbazano kwatira kugira ngo sente zirarwe Tooke Run ejimpa base kubona bakwatiraho abirukanje abararebeke omurdaka omuyangere ya Senegal it will be October hamwe nangwa na November omwaka ogumpaha so making sure kugira ngo wabase kubona utamburane ite tugambire byinshi ahabaki turi omuru Bushenyi main stadium abwa Tooke Run
Canon Dr. Duncan Smugunya, Commissioner of Physical Education and Sports. Katushawe. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for today. We can't take it for granted that you've gathered us here. We can't take it for granted that you have protected us from Ebola that would have stopped us from gathering for such a wonderful event. We can't take it for granted that you have brought our chief guest safely and that you have brought us and gathered us, all of us here. We thank you for all the organizers. We thank you for all the stakeholders in this. And we thank you for all those that have come, Lord, to participate in this run. We pray, dear Lord, that as we gather, may your Holy Spirit be in our midst. May you protect us against all harm, against any plan of the evil one. As athletes run on the road, as we do these activities, may you take control, dear Father. And we pray that whatever is going to be thought, to be talked about, to be shared, may it be according to your will, and that it will bring glory to your name. As we gather, may you bind us with love that cannot be broken. You are a Prince of Peace, may you give us the peace. And you are a joy to the world, may you give us the joy. And that your blessing, Almighty God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit be with us. Be our chief guest, be with all our athletes and all people running on the road and all of us here. May that blessing never part from each one of us from now and forevermore. Amen.
If you are at seat, take your seat. And if you don't have, you can keep standing. We want to take this opportunity to welcome you, Your Excellency, the President of Republic of Uganda, represented by the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker. So without passing time, I want to call Mr. Matovu. Right away, you call the Director General and take on, and then the Director General will call the guest of honor. And after, the Director General will be taking the guest of honor to PB Badik as the program is. Your Excellency, represented by the Deputy Speaker, I'm Henry Mjisha, the Tooke Run Ambassador, and the Chief Intercessor of the Archbishop. Mr. Matovu, can you come and first of all introduce the team and call so we are going to Mr. Matovu, I'm giving you a minute. Mr. Matovu is the Director, Marketing, and you are all welcome here. And I will be moderating, cooperating with other MCs so that protocol is fully observed.
Thank you, the Tooke Ambassador. Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker, in capacity of the Excellency, the Deputy Speaker, our protocol observed. Allow me to welcome the Director General, Director Reverend Professor Florence Muranga, is the Director General PB Badik, and also Nutrition Ambassador to Uganda Olympics Committee and the Commonwealth Games. She's also an ambassador to Global Women in entrepreneurship and finance, and also a reverend, a mother, a grandmother, a mentor, and also a team leader. Madam Director General, allow me to welcome you to come and speak. Thank you very much.
I don't know if Director General, you have your microphone.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, as represented here in our midst by the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, the son of this soil, the son of Mitoma, from where we just flagged off the elite sportsmen. We want to welcome you. Allow me to recognize the board members of PBID Body. Here present, the chairman board, Dr. Mabilizi, member of the board, Mr. Musubuga Chiberu, and also allow me to recognize the focal people from UOC, the vice president of UOC. Wherever you are, please stand up for recognition. Please stand up. And any board members from UOC. This is the partnership that has put up this blessed feat in your homeland. Allow me also to recognize all leaders from Greater Bushenyi and beyond here present, RDCs, LOC5s, and all men of protocol and security in your different capacities. I want to recognize you and salute you. Mine here is going to be a very simple task. First of all, to inform, to thank His Excellency through his representative here that we are very, very humbled by this gesture of the state being with us in this celebration. This celebration is actually a celebration. I would want to invite my counterpart, the President UOC. Please stand with me as I make this statement. This is a celebration of international capacity. We celebrate our sportsmen and sportswomen internationally, and this is our way here in Uganda to do it. By virtue of our partnership in this relationship, we are invited to host this particular occasion through a Tooke Run, and we are riding on the sportsmen to bring this great brand which government has been formidable in forming to the world. So we really want to thank you for not giving up on this race you started as government to empower scientists to do what they do without giving up until it comes to the marketplace. Now, by taking this particular step, you are accompanying us to ride this brand to international. And I just want to say, it makes me feel very, very special to be Ugandan. And it was because of this, seeing what government has done for us as scientists, that the UOC fraternity approached us and said, help us to up the act in feeding our sportsmen. We felt that we have to raise this to a national concern. And that's why we are here, and that's why we're calling government to look our way again and support PBID as we innovate in this space to make sure that our sportsmen feel good to be Ugandan and also are empowered to really reach their utmost as they compete in the international space. I don't want to spend a lot of time because we want to run. I shall say more words when we go to PBID, but it's a very, very singular honor to have you here on behalf of His Excellency to flag off the two races that are remaining, but also to present the statement from our guest of honor and chief runner. You're welcome.
Members of Parliament, Professor Mlanga and your team, chairpersons of LC5, I can see for Bushenyi, I see Mitoma, I see Chiruhura, and maybe others I haven't seen, and our dear brothers, RDCs and security teams, ladies and gentlemen. Muzei called me on Monday and said he's like Bushenyi, but if he fails, I should ensure I'm here. Because I was going on leave, I get leave once in the blue moon. So after all this storm, I had wanted to go on leave. I'll be whether I'm going to Bushenyi personally or whether you will represent me. So then on Thursday evening, he again told me that I should come and represent him here. So I'm glad to be here, to be home, because I haven't been home since the elections and all. And I was planning to come back because my chairman, LC5, has been looking for me. I'm planning to come back home around August because we are setting up a few things to do with our offices. But I'm happy to be here with my colleagues, Honorable Kate Shumba from Shema and Honorable Cohen from Igara. I have another function in Bunyangavu and then another one in Kampala. So I'm sorry, I'm going to be with you for a short time so that I can do other functions. Our colleague lost a child and the new members must go there and support him. And then in the evening I have another critical function in Kampala. But once not only to support Professor Mranga and the Olympics team, but support His Excellency the President. Because this PBD project is his project. Very few people have even understood the level of commitment he has in it. You know, we have rushed for proceeds, what is coming out of PBD, but the President knows much better, as a very patient man, that this project will transform our community. He's very, very serious about it. We've held several meetings. Last time I led the team with the governor, and we went to the president on seeing how best we can support this project. So, thank you, Professor, for being consistent. And we are going to support you because the vision of this project is much deeper than what we can think we are people who should be supporting it. So I want to assure you that through the president, the Parliament is going to continue to support all initiatives and all required financing which the president will be proposing to give to you. I'm happy you have taken initiatives now to take it to the community, because the community must understand the project. That's the only way it will succeed. And I'm sure now with more and more community engagements such as this, I'm sure very, very soon We are going to see more proceeds. We are waiting to support the second phase in Tanga. We're going to open a much bigger entity, and with I have shared a lot with him. I'm sure Honorable Engineer Jonathan is giving all the necessary support to ensure we take this project to the next phase. This is not Professor Mranga's project. It's our project, and we must own. Because I meet some people, oh, Professor Mranga project. No, it's not hers. For her, she used her knowledge and her experience to see how best we can add Matoke. Now to us, say the initiative, like the President has urged us, and ensure that indeed the people benefit much from Matoke than what they are benefiting. So the President has given me a written, you must allow me to read them. To be part of this Tooke Run, and I appreciate your invitation to me to be part of an occasion that emanates my efforts towards popularizing our staple food, Matoke. It has now been branded Toke by the Presidential Initiative on Banana Industrial Development. It gives me great joy to see such events, because when you see a child grow, you now know that your effort has not, which I recommend test and support for our own growth as a nation. Today, change is making history by choosing food, which is a definition of health and culture. Matoke is not just a food, but it embodies identity tribes. Everybody knows Matoke. It is for this reason that this run is the need for pride in not just linguistic diversity, but also food that defines life and sustainability. It is for support the Tooke initiative to add value to it, and as mentioned above, it is now making products like biscuits and many more. Technological advancement is very productive, away with most of our old ways of life. And that's to ensure that healthy, stable, and clean environment. We are also we may no longer need to peel bananas and perform other cumbersome tasks We may need to peel bananas and perform other cumbersome tasks in future. Access to Matoke will be easy for those in the diaspora. We are moving forward and we are unstoppable. I appreciate the Ugandan and Professor Florence Muranga celebrate the International Olympic Day today in Bushenyi to add to my effort and promote the Tooke course that is now a definition of the addition for economic empowerment. When you run for Tooke, you promote health because food sustains us and we drive for Tooke, you promote health because food sustains us and we drive specific nutrition for Matoke in particular and energy which keeps us moving on. You are also promoting tourism because it ignites the zeal for many to trace the origin and variety there in Uganda. It is also an appreciation of diversity in nature. You promote agriculture, you promote talent and culture, which is our pride. Therefore, as we run for Tooke today, let us remember that we need to promote a healthy lifestyle by eating well. We are one as Ugandans, and the Sports and Olympic Run is a reminder of the unity of the African race. Let us love our country,
and be patriotic by promoting and supporting our very own brands and initiatives. We are promoting active involvement in the money economy, and we are saying, grow what you eat and eat what you grow. Support others who are practicing other economic activities so that no one is left behind in the money economy. I now have the pleasure to declare the Tooke Run officially flagged off. Let us build our nation and support it ourselves, because the NRM leadership has put in place all favorable conditions and an enabling environment to help you thrive and banish poverty out of our household. I wish all participants the best in the Tooke Olympic Run. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda.
Guest of honor, as he takes a seat, as the guest of honor takes a seat, as we are preparing, and the guest of honor is going to flag off. Please, Mr. Matovu, prepare that the guest of honor flags off. If you are ready, signal me. Guest of honor, sir, representative of the President of the Republic of Uganda. After here, the Director General will be leading the guest of honor to PIBID. And this is a protocol we are going to follow. Honorable Member of Parliament and Chairperson LC5s. Others stay here and continue in the race. Because if you all go with a guest of honor, you will cause even stampede and don't make the guest of honor concentrate. The purpose of the guest of honor to go with Professor Florence is to have time in the project there. So I want as guest of honor, sir, in a few minutes, the 21 race, they are going to arrive, like in 5 minutes, and Director General, then you bring the guest of honor to flag off all the other races, and then you'll be taking the guest of honor to PIBID Badik. Guest of honor, thank you so much, and we know how passionate you are. Most likely, our Deputy Speaker, how you love and how you have worked hard that this project goes on. Can I have all the athletes assemble, the 10-kilometer athletes kindly assemble behind the recovery tent as we prepare ourselves for the start of 10 kilometers. In the meantime, the first runner for the 21 kilometers has arrived. The 21 athlete, yes, for the first runner for the 21 kilometer athlete has arrived. And can I ask all the runners for the 10 kilometers to line up behind the goalpost, just behind the recovery tent? Number 1 has arrived. Can we have the way cleared? Athletes for 10-kilometer run, kindly let us line up behind the tent as we prepare ourselves for the start. Can I have all the officials to lead, marshals and volunteers kindly lead athletes for the 10-kilometer athletes to line up as we wait for the protocol. When those arrive, the guest of honor will flag off the rest of the races, so the rest of the races also get ready, because immediately after guest of honor, welcoming the first runners of 21, the first race will be then flagging off. So Mr. Matov, you have to be close and coordinate very efficiently. And the protocol teams also continue doing your work so that our guest of honor is not... Athletes for the 10-kilometer run, kindly let's go behind the goalpost
where the start is going to be. Yes, access for which 10 kilometer mugende juba hamwe n'abazindi basis nabonete kugira ngo guest of honor at work.
Today,
can we have athletes for 10 kilometers coming this side? Athletes for 10 kilometers, get ready. Athletes for 10 kilometers.
Yes, right. Honorable Thomas Tayewa aramunaza kusiburaho abirukanje abampaha aba kilometers zikingana 10.
Athletes for 10 kilometers.
Zikingana 5. So official flagging off turimo tuza kugirebaho hano Bushenyi Stadium. Arote about 21 kilometers. Bamwe ombirukanje abakwika bashatu babase kubashikaho achai. So twabase kubantunga ba winners aba 21 kilometers. Turimo tuza kurebaho right honorable Thomas Tayewa Deputy Speaker w'Ishengero iri Uganda iri 12 azoekire His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni aramunaza kusiburaho aba abirukanje abari birukangeho kilometers ezikingana 10 abona ngona kilometers ezikingana 5 okokwereberaho baho screen ya making sure kugira ngo atambura nice ambeho isata ya DStv tubasentu kwisaho byinji mnonga noha orabase kwana bena yihangura akasente kinji mnonga izoba irimpaho teba kumanya ngo aba bibi batiro millions ezukwika igana 20 ryabo abahanguze ningasha yabo abirukanje abarabase kuba tineho abirukanje abarabase kubana bahangura ebirabo bitari bimwe na bimwe so making sure kugira ngo wabasa kubana no tambura nije tukandire naza kubana hangura millions ezukika zingahi but overall PB take millions ezukika 20 yabo abirukanje abarabase kubana baganyo abirukanga crunch abandi so turebaho right honorable Thomas Tayewa aho screen yawe Deputy Speaker w'Ishengero eri 12 ya Uganda aramunaza kufragingaho off abo abirukanje ningash aramunaza kusimburaho abirici aho screen yanko kwereberaho ampora wabo cyajishkaho on your marks. Setting and go. So right honorable Thomas Tayewa aramunaza kushikora kunonga ko kuyazwekera His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni rukanguno we yaba ari okuba omucenyi mukuru eri anyakazoba His Excellency President w'iyanga literi ya Uganda batwareba awenshonga Yoweri nangona fixed schedules arukuzwekizaho right honorable Thomas Tayewa ori Deputy Speaker w'Ishengero erya Uganda eryo murundi ogwi 12 so turimo tuza kurebaho abirukanje abampaha aba kilometers 10 bagusimburwa hano ya achai cha Bushenyi Main Stadium hamwe nangona n'aba kilometers ezikingana 5 jikanguna kugira ngo omur 5 kilometers twinemo races ezikingana 2 twinemo abana bansi y'imyaka 16 ningash under 16 youths twineho na nabo aba fitness kugira ngo we walk for fun kugira ngo batambatambure mpora so nabo atubineho kurungi mnonga so tuza kuba tureba nabo bakwihangura ebirabo abo aba kilometers ezikingana 5 abo abarabase kubana batambatamburaho hamwe na nabo abariruke aba under 16 rikango bine ebirabo nyamwinji mnonga rikango aba for fun abarirukange kilometers 5 abarabase batambura ningash walk for fun omuhanguzi orabase kuba natambura kurungi akabasiga ne million erukingana emwe deno wa kabiri naza kuba nayitungire emitwaro 6 omusentezi yanga literi ya Uganda deno wa kashatu nubaza kuba bamuhiriza emitwaro erukingana 40 nabo aba walk for fun abo abakuba batambatambura omuhanda kilometers zirukingana 5 then twineho abo abana abari hansi y'imyaka 16 aba bana bari hansi y'imyaka 16 mukaga urabase kuba narwe nasiga kilometers zikingana 15 aba under 16 wo kubanza mbaza kumuheza miliyoni 5 twareba bo abana b'amashomero benshi mnonga abo bayizumbiremo tantugamba abana banse imyaka 16 ntubantu expecting aho abana bakwega ningasha abana bacari mu mashomero so urabasege naza kuba natunga miliyoni zikingana 5 kone wo kubanza 10 owa kabiri mbaza kubana bamuheza miliyoni zikingana 3 mu sentence yanga dita ya Uganda 10 owa kashatu baza kumuheza miliyoni zikingana 2 abona abana abari anse imyaka 16 so so races ningashi kuba base kubana baragenda ba dividing mu kilometers 5 haruma baratambure harumuna nabariruke so abarirukange kilometers 5 harumu abana banse imyaka 16 official flagging off antiza kurebaho right honorable Thomas Tayeba right honorable Thomas Tayeba naza kuba nasimburaho aba abirukanje aba kilometers 10 hotel namwe na kilometers 5 at once takujangu guest of honor yabasa kuba narwe nazwekeza twantusubiraho his excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni jangu naza kuba nasibura aba abirukanje bat yazwekeza right Thomas Tayeba ori deputy speaker w'ishenjero 12 so turuza kureba naza kusimburaho abirukanje 2 emwe yes file tawasa kubanturga yontantka tuti run yitu ya kilometers ezukushika 10 hamwe nangwa na kilometers ezukushika 5 ikangu nakushobora ngo ebirabone benji aba PIBID English Presidential Initiative on Banana Industrial Development ikangu nibo batiremo akasente kinje munonga kugira ngo tubase kubantu bona run ejipaha katas of Tooke Run
5 kilometers
basa kuba no jeta au Tooke Olympic Run umwaka gw'enkumi 26 yikangu edition yo kubanza Tooke Run yikangu nakugira ngo reason no kugira ngo babase kubana bakwatiraho abirukanje abo abarabase kubana barebekaho omukwezi okuyikumi na no kwezi okuyikumi okwe omuyanga area Senegal omukibuga Dakar tuza kurebaho abirukanje abo abarabase kubana baragaye no bazwekeri yangarite ya Uganda Tooke Run esente ziraruke Tooke Run tukureba kwatiraho abirukanje and ekindi no kugira ngo babase kubana barwana endyambi omubana ninga shimari nutrition tatugamba nutrition of course achikwatirineho n'ahandi yambi na munonga umbana that's why twareba mu bineho n'abana abari ahansi y'imyaka 16 sono kugira ngo twaturwanise endyambi no kushanga ngo omwana ow'imyaka iri kwingana 10 at least yaba arire kurungi munonga kutandikira aha mwaka gumwe kushika myaka 10 of course na strong kugira ngo abase kuba na competing aho o marathons zitari zimwe na zimwe hamwe nangwana no kutungura athletics aninga marathons ziyangaditu erimpaha area Uganda aturebereho aba PIBID rather aba PIBID bakwatanisaho even n'abatoke 10 abakuterezaho run ejimpaha iyo murundi ogwo kubanza basa kwa no jeta Olympic Day atoke run na kugira ngo ebiro byo mwezi 23 okwezi okwa mukaga ntwatwineho World Olympic Day so itwe ababushenyi jikango eryanyakazoba turi okumpa umurubushenyi twabasa kuba nturugayo ntukijaguza ombusinje Olympic Day atoke run babasa kubana barigayo anabagisaguza ombusinje ekikubanchi manyisangu ebiro byo mwezi 23 itwe twabasa kuba ntukikwatara hanu yampa district ya Bushenyi yukangu twineho half marathon na kujangu abiruki babase kubana barigayo nubahika omuchayi yukangu batandikira kuri ya omu district ya Mitoma so babase kubana bahika aho ari a finishing line twarebireho abiruka batara bamwe na bamwe kushika aho mpaho a finishing line kandi kikuba nkimanyisa ngo omwe ombabaza kuba bariga ino behangura musente bayihangura ka sente kingi mnonga jikango owa 21 kilometers owabasiganaza kuba natwara millions ezukinga ni 15 amusente zitu zihanga area Uganda 15 million Ugandan shillings. Then owa kabiri millions ezurukwinga na mwenda mbaza kubana bazumkwasa. Then owa kasha 2 millions ezurukwinga na mushanju jikangumba kuba naba gifting abantu barakwinga na batano. Then owa kanambaza kumeheza millions ibirne cheka. Then turebe owa katano nawe arkwihangura millions ezukwika ibirne cheka. But aho nabwabishi hamwe nangwa n'abasigazi jikangu marathon tekushoshora mugenda tuinemu empangare hamwe nangwa n'abasigazi chikuba chimanyisa ngo omwichi orasige 21 kilometers mbaza kubana bamukwasa millions 15 na no musigazi orasige 21 kilometers mbaza kubana bamukwasa millions ezukwika 15. Then the same thing na no mwichi orabo wa kabiri na no musigazi orabo wa kabiri millions mwenda akona kasente kingi mnonga. Then millions mushanju aryabo bakashatu omusigazi hamwe nangwa no mwichi omu 21 kilometers. Then wakana nawe omwishi amwe na n'omusigazi abarasige omu 21 kilometers ntuza ku bantu baheza millions 2 cheka. Then nano wakatano still omusigazi owakatano rabo wakatano amwe nangwa na n'omushi nawe naza kuba nayitungira millions ezukika 2 cheka. That is omu 21 kilometers. Then age race eyitwa kwisyaho ya 10 kilometer run ntuza kureba omwiruki orasige omwishi hamwe nangwa na n'omusigazi arkwehangura millions ezukinga itano. That is omwishi otiri munangwa na n'omusigazi mbasa kubana babaheza millions ezukinga ni itano tukugira ngo baza kuzibagana hamwe ekikubanchi manyisa ngo millions 10 aryabo abarasige kuzi sharinga ningashi akuzibagana empangare katwara millions 5 na no musigaza katwara millions ezukinga na 5. That is a 10 kilometer run. Then owakado mbaza ko bana bamuheza millions ezukinga na 4 omwichi mbaza kumuheza millions ezukinga na 4 amwe nangwa na no musigaza bamuheza millions 4 ekikuba kimanyisa ngo bona mbaza kubagara millions ezukinga na 8. Then omwirichi owakashatu omu 10 kilometer run ntuza kuba ntureba ho bakumuheza millions ezukika 3. That is omwishi bameze millions 3 na no musigazi bameze millions ezukwingana 3 ekikuba kimanyisa ngo mbaza kusharinga ninga shikubagana millions ezukwika 6. So ejiniyo Olympic Day Tooke Run umwaka gw'2026 basa kuba no followinga ambiheza tayari DStv tukwisya ubinji hanu ya omuri district ya Bushenyi jikangu starting center twaturi Bushenyi main stadium kandi niyo finishing line no turabase kuba tureba abirici orasige abarabase kuba barga ino bamwakirira over 5 kilometers na no 10 kilometers otiri unangwa na half marathon ya 21 kilometers. So making sure kugira ngo basa kuba n'urwaye no tambura nitwe tubase kuba tukwisya ubinji beka muda sports basa amwe na team eyito atambura nayo ya tayari DStv twine binji abari omu control twine binji abari ya camera twine ba drivers kugira ngo at least obase kuba no tunga abinji ambiho eza tayari DStv asa kuba no followinga social media platforms zitu following TikTok tayari DStv following Instagram tayari DStv following Facebook tayari DStv basa kuba even not following X ninga mukutugwita ogwa Twitter former Twitter but obwati antugwita X zaho turi tayari DStv obase kuba not following even liking a video zitu liking stories zitu even iwompaho oine smartphone but oine screen echo kuba oine kora no kuza mu smartphone yawe echo kuba oine kushaba no kugira ngo obase kuba oine data then oze al Google Chrome ninga al Google o typing www.tayarinews.com ejono website yitu noza kuba no itungiraho marathon ejimpa ninga run ejimpa Olympic Day Tooke Run obase kuba no jebonera kurunje mnonga ambiho iza tayari DStv na kugira ngo a website ni www.tayarinews.com noza kuba no tunga byenje even angwana na makuru noza kuba no kebonera kurunje mnonga taratibu baridadi kabisa. Jikangu turi hano yo mu district ya Bushenyi Cadets of Olympic Day Tooke Run. Jikangu celebrating aho 23rd June ekiro ecyabirukanje nengashi World Olympics Day. So ntuza kuba turebaho esente zirargo mu Olympic Day Tooke Run zo kwatiraho abirukanje sente zirabase kubanzuruga omumpaha zo kwatiraho abirukanje barazwekeri yanga lite ya Uganda okwe omudaka umuyanga area Senegal nukuza kuba kuri okwezi okuyikumi mwena no ku11 nubwo turabase kuba tureba yo ejo marathon ijika ngu twine mu campus nyingi mnonga waza kurebaho Moses Kipsiro yabasa kuba nazwekeza abirukanje beye nyamwingi mnonga Moses Kipsiro foundation ijika ngu yazwekeza abirukinyamwingi mnonga biza on buses then twarebaho na capture group ejene yo mwamuru kumanka Joshua Cheptegei nabo bazwekeza buses nyamwingi mnonga kwetaba omuriezi marathons na kujya sente ni nyingi mnonge zarahangurwe of course one urga side zokwe za capture one urgo northern Uganda eastern Uganda of course you expect to make money no expecting akora ka sente kingi mnonge that's why aturebere camp ya Moses Kipsiro ninga Moses Kipsiro a foundation nabo bakuzwekeza abirukanye nyamwingi mnonga even tukagarika tukarebaho a camp ya capture group basa kuba no jetaho ya Cheptegei Joshua Cheptegei gold winner Olympics akabasa kuba narwena hanguraho umudari yanga lite ya Uganda kwa gold so nawe aine group ye yakutendeke yabirukanje basa kuba no jetaho ya capture group nawe yabasa kuba narwena zwekeza buses nyamwingi mnonge zazizwire abirukanje ngo kwereberaho aho mpaho screen ya wabirukine bingi of course nutandika turubinji batwaza kwika a finishing line of course no hikaho one by one no hikaho audio momwe so no rebaho twatambwireho almost a kilometer erikushikankemwe awa screen ya kuruga aito atandikira a kilometer erikushikankemwe ekikuba abirukanje bamazire kuseparatinga so fan tuba twabone races twabone owa kabiri twabone owa kashatu but they can change those figures ushangengu wa katano yirukanga yaraba awa kashatu until twashika aho a finishing line of course no tukubantu baraho omwiricho wabasa kubana rukena siga kilometers zikinga ni 5 nenga kilometers zikinga na 10 so buses nyingi eziri America Rural Stadium nenga Bushenyi Main Stadium which Olympic Day Tooke Run eyumurundo gwo kubanza yikangu antuza kubantu bugana groups nyingi mnonga tine groups ezukuruga mitoma waba norebaho abirish abompaho abakuruga opposite direction no barwa omu district ya mitoma bakwirukanga 21 kilometers aso twinemu empangare njano bereberaho screen yawe aho mpaho ekikuba nkimanyisangu abo taracenge ne barwa omu camp echo nkibanchi manisango barga omukamp ya Moses Kipsiro amwenangwa na capture group ya Joshua Cheptegei so ni byingi mnonga making sure kugira ngo wase kubana urugano tambura ni twisi ubu ebintu nyamwengi mnonga na kugira ngo presidential initiative on banana industrial development basa kubana ojetaho PBID nibajetaho apibid babase kubana bargaye nibateka mu akasente kingi mnonga kugira ngo at least babase kuba kugira ngo at least babase kubana bargayo nibatebekana saho run ejimpaha eyo mutindo ningash eyo murembe asonturebaho routes start zimena zimwe izaba 5 kilometers otiro nangwa naba 21 kilometers atino even nangwa naba 10 kilometers so ntuza kuba tukwisa byingi mnonga turi omu district ya Bushenyi iwe owabase kuba narugenda ategitaho kandi turi hiya abwa Olympic Day Tooke Run embiho endeza tayari DStv turi channel beshatu nkaga na mukaga DStv turi channel benankaga na 8 ninga shibura 5 aho ni StarTimes in case iwe ninga
Hotel erestora uhereza bwo murembo muri Mbarara City ahi barukwereza breakfast ngakatogo omelette Rolex shumbusha chapati chai yamate eyo mukaru akatunda ko murembe nebindi
bineyo na cyamushanere kutandika shamu kagazihangwe nibateke nkoko embuzi ecenyanja muchemo obushaza akaro ekitoke echozi emondi greens obutura eshwiga kandi echo kunywa nikigenderaho.
Hey manya bino buraro burunji bwo murembe aha beinunji kandi warara Skylight Hotel Mbarara City breakfast ne yabusha bine rooms eziri self contained DStv security rije kandi parking ne yemarira
bine bara yo murembe pool table sauna na steam bath hamwe na conference hall.
Skylight Hotel neshangwa omuri Mbarara City wahingura kace aha Vision Empire orguto rwatora katete ijuka ngu nibo ba director ba Skylight Hotel rukunjiri ebirukiraho tera no tumushanje mwenda 18 58 38 ninga no tumushanje no tumukaga 36
In the neighborhood, near stagnant water and mosquito breeding sites, malaria lurks, always waiting to strike. But fear not, for here comes Mr. Vaxa, the ultimate protector against malaria. For years, malaria has been one of the biggest threats to children under 5, making them weak and even putting their lives at risk. But now, the government is introducing a new solution, the malaria vaccine. The malaria vaccine is now in the routine immunization schedule. The malaria vaccine is administered in 4 doses at 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and 18 months. This vaccine will provide extra protection against severe malaria. And don't forget, routine immunization protects children from many deadly diseases. Every vaccine matters. Visit the nearest health facility for routine immunization services today. Mr. Vaxa, the malaria vaccine is free, safe, and ready to protect our children. Will you join the fight and complete all 4 doses? For more information, call the Ministry of Health on 0800 100 066. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health.
mnonga turakwate kitoke na nempagaro kabiteko mu nyonyi ngo noza kubitwara niko kashanga ngo apakiremere wagiteko mu nyonyi noza kukikayo noza kwata so meaning that abatoke run bagizanga twatwine bitoke tubisire sano abwakita kugipakingira aba abirukanje. That's why toke abinji abakuyibuza ahabwa kitoke etakufokasinga akwiyayo abahinja abwire nko barombatebekana sarwan zinkeza tukugira ngo ni reason ejo mpaho kugira ngo no kwatara abahinji bonka so abiri kubarigire bakareto kweto mbita kwabo nabo bakaja ngo arabona difficulties on transporting emere ushanga abiri kibazwekere yanga dite ya Uganda bari side za Japan bari side za Dakar umuyangeri ya Senegal of course mbamba facing aho problems nyingi ninga shebizo byinji so abatoke bagize ngo of course twasaho isano yebitoke of course ni cyanguha akuju transporting ukashanga ngo twakomera entanda abo aberici so that's why atoke run age mpaha nabo babase kubana bariga yo bakwateraho abirici of course kitakuteza omutwe ni manyangu obiro winji wabo ryo muhinjo kahura unkatoka kahura ngo yaza omukwiruka ninga shoka hura ngo elimune supporting runs nono yivuzo tatitwe abahinji batusigankai so that's why of course being products zabo babi nesano yebitocho of course no ine kupakingira ababiri choka basindika hero and abiri chimba representing our Uganda flag. That's why abatoke rwanda barigireyo bakakwata nsaho amwenangwa na PBID ninga shubasa kuba nojeta presidential initiative on banana industrial development PBID baka ranging aho this Tooke Run of course base kuba nerga ine izira umubwire tucelebrating aho World Olympics Day ningash ekiro cyabirukanje nikibaho biro byo mu 2023 ukwezi kwa mukaga buri mwaka ningash it is an annual thing necha buri mwaka so biro byo mu 2023 kwa mukaga wene kucenga kurunja mnonga kugira ngo ntubantuza guza World Olympics Day so Tooke Run nico barigere bakajangwa ati twenka batoke katakumanya ngo abirukanje baza kwata ebitoke babihagure babiteka mu budeya babitware za daka bibakoza kwirukanga bwakita kuteka ho ryo tukabatera ho buryo ningashi tukabateka teka ho tukabaherezo bwiri then tukabapakingire sano yebitoke twatusirebe esano yebitoke of course ni cyangwa for transporting mukaza okwe omunyanga area Senegal then okashangwa at least of course waborire no boyina mano go kwiruka. That's why be known a reason kujangu they are fighting malnutrition okushanga ngo endyambi of course waba no rya kubi arume birwire nyamwinshi twine ndwara za kwasha ko imwe bazishomere za marazi masando whatever of course nizibaziri indwara nyamwinshi mnonga ze kuba nizuru zaruka okwe omukurya kubi za kwasha ko numuzimanya meaning omwana yaba kuzire naryaje of course yaza kuisa emyaka 10 nabayine aman ago performinga even angana no kwirukanga kilometers 10 plus that's why twinemo abana b'emyaka erikwingana 16 and nabo baterira ka cent of course imagine washanga ngo amyaka 16 urumunoza kwata millions z'urwingana 5 of course ni binji habo kushanga ngo takarundaga naga millions ezukika 5 so omwana rumunaza kwata millions 5 eryanyakazo that is abo abana abarehe ahansi y'imyaka 16 okubanza naza kuba nakwata millions ezukingana 5 then owa kabiri kwata millions ezukingana 3 then owa kashatu bamuheze millions ezukika 2 that is abishi hamwe nangwana n'abasigazi. Ejeniyo Olympic Day Tooke Run of course no kwirukanga haruho ekigendererwa even angwana no fighting aho endware zo mpawo esa malnutrition even abo mpawo barabase kwana batambura walk for fun of course you're doing exercises orumuno ogeza okura umubiri fit of course nebinja barabase kwana baragenda bazezumbiramo of course abasigaze nkaba ocho mu David tora muteko mu kilometers 24 kwenda kumuteko mu kilometers 5 walk for fun. Kashanga ngo you're just doing exercises orumuno okora exercise so twine resources nyamwenchi abwa Tooke Run abase kubana barigaye no organizing aho this marathon abwe 2025 kandi ejeniyo first edition today mu district ejimpa ya Bushenyi PBID Presidential Initiative on Banana Industrial Development wano ura mechigambo banana noine kuteka teka rutoche meaning that namunomnonga obwiro bumpa obuchanda of course no shanga omutawuni ebitoche biri arishiringi kakaga 10 of course waza mu districts cyasingire ku producing ebitoche nkaza Bushenyi za isingiro no shanga ngo ebitoche birumune biherana but this Tooke ekiba akuramba kwata ebye bituboche of course ba processing babyamesano kugira ngo at least obwiro obwe bitoche birabe bitaruho no basa kugoyaho esano y'ebitoche of course mbinji yade nibasa obutasoundinga akurunji nkabo abarabase kubana kwate kitocha kachata but of course you're preserving food for future obwiro bwenjara noza kuba oyenire esano y'ebitoche oruggo yawo mpora meaning that nanaba abasigazi abayizumbira umuriyeji marathon abaratungo mugisha bakazwekeri yanga dite ya Uganda of course nabaza kuba pakingira esano kugira ngo bino difficulties zabo izo bakwada baraba mu nababa nibiruka of course omwiruki oyine kubana urya kurunji oyine kubana urya energy giving foods ningash energy giving meals orumuno urya ebyo kurya bikwereza amani so meaning that baba kupakingire esano atkwetaga kugira ngo oze kwataho ebitoke ngo wakwata ebitoke bingayi wabiteka umukadeya waza side za Senegal waza side za Senegal tire bitoke of course ne basa no kwero muhanda so that's why barigirena initiative nunjeje mpaha kugira ngo atirisi baba yasa kubana baragane bakwatiraho abirici ikangu na kugira ngo tine kilometers zikingana 5 tine kilometers zikiki 10 tine honangwa na half marathon kilometers zikika 21 so twarebireho aba kilometers 21 wakira chai tine hona aba kilometers Zuku 10 abacari omuhanda bacayirukanga tine ba kilometers 5 yukango nabo bacari muri birukanga nakujangu tine mu races zitari zimwe na zimwe. In fact iyo rukwenda kumanya orukwirukanga ejeje Tooke Run harumuna azagasirwachi. Of course tine mu races zitari zimwe na zimwe wa kilometers 20 omwishi owasiga mbaza kumuheza millions 15. Imagine kora millions 15 isoba rumwe just ahabwe kitone ahabwe kwiruka ninjaro muno yereberaho screen yawe awompaho abiruke aba walk for fun. Of course abo naba kutambura for fun abo kutambura kora exercises konkana bono batamburo wabasiga. Of course na mwana mutambura hina na kusige but orabasiga abo mpambaza kubona bameza million emwe. Imagine just walking for fun bakakweza million emwe just wasiga abakutambura. Then twine owakabiri nabo bamuheze emitwaro nkaga then owakashatu baza kumeze emitwaro kwingana 80 aba naba walk for fun, meaning that omukazi ora atambure kurunje mnonga baza kumeza million emwe na do mushija bamuheza million emwe. Then abakabiri abaratambure for fun nkoko kwebereberaho mpaho screen yawe omushija rawomba kumeza million emwe. Abo abakozero mu birwabo kare but so far arumunaja bikanze kutambura mu Tooke Run kuremo exercises. Of course na wanokora exercises inaba kutambura speed kukira kwese mbachangu okwirukana kurwo mu kucece. So that's why tinemu this walk for fun 5 kilometers. Of course haruho abumpaho abataka wasa kutambura na kilometers 2 hine oine mindset kujangu at least nyowe ko muntu cyo kutamburaho kilometers 2 nobwe ntemba piki haro abantu abine mindset ejo mpawo ati cyo kutambura kilometers 5 cyo kutambura kilometers 2 inyetembera piki ibaro babo mpaho but waba no yirkanga of course mbere gwa baguru fit making sure kujango at least nuvuga ko baburi nko mwazyo atunga ka evening walk na wanozaho amurumo kora watunga ka morning walk kutari kujangwa relyinga pichikwenka kutari kujangwa ninga shitunga haka gari jenda no katabura kagari boko his excellence ya kigambira kajata buzimaza babamuruka chief you have to ride a bicycle mine kuvuge gari. Of course gari nekora fit no gumor fit. Of course ushanga ngu omushijo w'emyaka nkankaga of course yagumara fit twine bambine twine mbine Joseph hometown no mwe ombashija abakize emyaka 50 ari kwirukanga kilometers ziswingana 22 mbine J Sports Center a hometown. In fact no mumba bire batori no kuzwekeri yanga dite ya Uganda okwe omu South Africa mu kibuga Johannesburg akwirukanga kilometers ziswingana 22. So no bamumba batayire no ba training akwirukanga kilometers 22 batakatunga mo kurabanisubwa mufuce kuce kwibirwire bitaro mwe na bumwe. Of course you have to run when you fit. So na weno mu muri aba babire batorinwe, meaning that the nemyaka 50 wabuga no mushija rukwirukange kilometers 22 no basa kumuga no mwete omubare myaka 30 na mushaje 38 batubuga niti ite batinkwenda kwireka. Of course 35 mugongo ngubagwa ahirimire 42 rather 21 kilometers half marathon, 10 kilometers, then 5 kilometers Tooke Run, Olympic Day Tooke Run tulimpaha omu district ya Bushenyi. Teba kumanya ngo noza kuba no tunga byinji munonga eberabase kuba ne burga hanu yampaha ikango natwarga hanu yo mu district ya Bushenyi tukakujanga tayari DStv turi hamwe everywhere you go. Tuza kuba ntuzushuruka aho arekacheka main stadium tukwisa ompira gwa team ya Mbarara City bakuzanaho na district ya Rwampara. Jikangu na ankore cup na yone gomizamu so tuza kuba tujukuletera live ambesa tayari DStv kutandika na majinga ga 8 zihangwe tuza kuba twashyireho arakacheka main stadium tukwisa omusano gumpaho rwagati ya Mbarara City bakuriturana na district ya Rwampara. Jikangu district zone mpaha ziri omu group stage emwe isinjiro tobaka rather Rwampara tobaka sinjiro musano kona tukareba first match bakusinga wisinjiro gozi birahari yemwe second match bakusinga wakashara gozi biro murusha na Mbarara City tobaka sinjirwe musano kona tukareba first match bakudrawing aho na district ya Mbarara basako banogeta wakashara bakagwa 0-0. Then twareba second match bakuzo muri isinjiro kaberebere bakora hamarire gore mwahari yemwe so nabo tobaka sinjirwe musano gona batabarwa Rwampara bo at least they have good difference ya goals ishatu batebere goals ina babatewa mukure erukingana emwe. That is our district ya Rwampara. So twarga hanuya no gomizano gutarabase kubanti kureka tukoreka basana ba Dominica Bonga wa team ya Kigezi Homeboys, tukoreka abasigaza ba Egako Aran wa team ya Kigezi Homeboys bakwembera district ya Rwampara. Then tukureba ba Muhammad Kanyika ba team ya Mbarara City, tukureba basana ba Saddam Monasa ba team ya Mbarara City. Then tukureba ho Captain Daviko Clinton Kamugisha former Karonje Mbarara City FC player bakwembera ho team ya Mbarara City. Then Gaddafi Kachanchu bona abo mpaho jikangu tinemu omushiza the man of all seasons, people with disabilities nomwe ombine oburema ambebyabo we atahadyo muri 10 km run aho screen yawe in case akora base kubana umwirebera in fact ogwe ori screen yawe people with disabilities ninga shinomwe omuriyabo abantu abine oburema amibiri yabo we bur marathon najitabamu waza kurebaho card run of course akabasa kubana ahunguraho sente twamureberaho omuri Save River Ruiza akabasa kubana argana ihangura yakasente then twamurebaho no mu coffee marathons umuriyezo mpayizi twakwikiza ambiho za tayari DStv naho tukamureba mu in fact akahangura sente zitari zimena zimwe. So nakugira ngo disability is not inability, okutungaho oburema amubiri tukumanya sangu tokwebasa jewe niyo moto ye nakwate chikurikiye of course kilometers 10 of course nayi nabantu abakusiga imagine. So atana training wawa mugino mucyange cyambara kwise chikonche yari kwirukanga buri mwazyo of course nakozire training ya mari mnonga tayari DStv of course backup da sports master tukwisa ubinji hano yo mu district ya Bushenyi mu district jimpaha ya Bushenyi twine kwisa ubinji mnonga kilometers 5 kilometers 10 making sure kugira ngo atambura nitizo baryona but ingakwereze cyara echabero nakugira ngo uteka utayari DStv remote jet kiri hariwe wota kwenda kuferwaho event yona of course no ine kutambura nite abatayari DStv twine byinje bitwa twine kwisyaho of course ine kutambura nite twakwisyaho byinji of course abajinga gasha munana twine kwisyaho impaka ezankore cup edition yo murundo gwa katano ijikangu we rebranded from Ankole District Football Tournament to Tayari rather to Ankole Cup. Of course intuza kuba tukwisa obinje amajinga gasha munane ziyangwe team ya Mbarara City bakuzana na team kurwa mu district ya Rwampara unbeaten Rwampara versus unbeaten Mbarara City, but still aba Rwampara been 100% winning record. Ninga shitubaka sinjiriwe muzano kona aba district jimpaye ya Rwampara wins ibiro mizanire kwingana ebiri. So tiza kubantu koreka byinje mnonga yukangu Mbarara City jimpaha kurabara biramu ya deturi omurun but tune kwisa ho all sport events tune kwisa all sports events kugira ngo atriso base kuba no manya byinje bikufomunse yebye misano kikangu Mbarara City bine nabazani abo batarasa muningira squad yabazani 25 but no bamanyo umupira abazani ba Dennis Omone Kaka no buzano wa team ya Mbarara City batarara bikireho a district rather a team erazwe kire Mbarara City mu kikope cya Ankole Cup tine mabazani ba o team Dennis no muzan in fact akazana o team ya URA ninga Uganda Revenue Authority no goalkeeper ya team ya Entebbe UPPC ninga Gaddafi nawe tarawase kubana araganda azwekira Mbarara City. So Mbarara City inabasana barunji ya daba mu bakasa kubana bagende bicanga banga kwiza ku representingira ho City yabo umpakeza Ankole Cup abazani ka team Dennis is a goalkeeper experience goalkeeper akazana no team ya Chap umpakeza esa USSA akazikwatira team ya URA ya kwatira team EG ya Gaddafi ninga Entebbe UPPC batuba mwesire turebire Mabuya Simon ntwari kwatira team ejimpaha oguni goalkeeper wa in fact akazana team ya Bunyaruguru yazana team ya UPDF so Mabuya Simon so fan wari kwatira district jimpa rather city jimpa yambara City. So ogomsano basa kubano gutekereza amakingo agasha munana making sure kujangu wasa kwa no 10 za tayari DStv ureba abasigazi ba Karimu Ramadhan captain wa team eyambara City FC yo mwami honarebo mwine mpaka jukangu nawe bamwestra team eyambara City FC but young or rather mbara City team but eyankore cup tinabazana bandifu na Benard ati nabazana ba mugume wa timu ya Karonje na bamwe ombazo ekire timu ejimpahe yambara City jukangu tineho nabazana ba Kaija Sane umuzana wa timu ya Mutorere FC ningashi Soccer Club Volcanoes tine ba Babuje Sareba Soccer Club Volcanoes bateria nyakazoba tubararebe ko musano gompao in case wa urfan wa Kaija Sane urfan wa Babuje Sari of course abazana tubararebe ke reason because abine ofufa big league qualifiers team ya Mutorere FC nabasako babari okweside saka kumiro bakuzana na team ya Boma FC areka keka stadium it is kakeka not kacheka kakeka nechine chashangwa omurika kumiro so ntiza kureba timu ya Boma bakuzana return leg na timu ya Mutorere FC n'amajinga gashamwe ndatukureba no urabaze kubana arigayo na qualifying akegita mu pakeza FUFA big league tine team za Maida tine team za Apajude Lions tine team ya atine team za Amus FC Amus College FC na yone baza kubana irugaye neza jukango bobembire bakebembira first leg na goals ezukwinga nibira hariyemwe then Mutorere bakasinga Boma gore mu rubusha Kaija Sane muceka cha kabiri we yatebire goal ejompaho tukureba team ya Mutorere bakusinga team ya Boma meaning that Mutorere kuza kurabaho in case iyoryo mu cyange cya Soro Mutorere neyitaga at least kugwa draw 0-0 na team ya Boma ninga bakagwa draw 1-1 ene draw ne yamba timu ya Mutorere ninga shumutorere bagitera goals ibira hagiyemo bagitera goals ibiri but Mutorere tebiremo meaning that Mutorere still neza kubane yagito